Shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kwadash, with all honor to my apostles and elders, a great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation unto the elect out there that's laboring on and believe in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kwadash. To you, I say Shalom. This is the brother Amaran from the GMS Charlotte camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kwadash. And this lesson, I want to call it, we have what everyone's looking for. Alright? Because with all this confusion, going around with Esau pretty much, taking the people on this highway to hell, in so many words. Alright? Nobody really understands what is going on, what this devil is actually, has in the works, what he is preparing the society for outside of the men of the Lord. All right, you have everybody looking for truth, but only the elect have it. And the thing about it is that we are giving you the truth, but you people reject it. Okay, and that's only because the Most High only has a allotted few that is meant to get this truth, man. All right, so as the people in darkness, the Lord has shined His light upon those that are meant to get this truth. So I'm gonna start with that. This is Isaiah 60:1. It says, "Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee." And that light is talking about the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that has been risen upon the elect. All right. "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people." And the darkness has consumed, the whole earth. Everybody is in a confused state. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows, what is coming to the world. All right, everybody is pretty much lost. All right, except for the elect. Okay, it's a little loud. It says, "But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and His glory shall be seen upon thee." And this is what we're seeing. All right, this truth, all right, is putting the elect back on our feet. Lord willing, we'll be of that number, and we're out here prophesying the coming of the kingdom of heaven and the downfall of the wicked. All right, we have, the prophecies to let us know exactly what is going on and what's about to come to pass, man. All right, so everybody's looking for answers. Everybody's looking for, pretty much a way out. All right, we are, freely giving you the answers, but you don't want to hear it, man. Okay, and that's all because you, through your pride, refuse, to listen, to hearken, man. All right. And ultimately, man, all Israel is seeking, that's why you got Israel and all these different, philosophies and religions, but there's only one truth. All right. And this is what the world is about to harshly find out. All right. This is Romans chapter 11, verse 7. It says, "What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded." This is what I'm saying, man, because only the elect was given the answers, man. All right, everything that we go into these scriptures and read and understand, this knowledge is only given unto the elect, but the rest of Israel that is seeking for the truth, it says they are blinded. All right, according as it is written, the Most High have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. And so the Lord has these the angels blocking the ones that are not allotted to receive this truth, man. All right, this is why Israel, like I said, you got 2/3 of Israel seeking, but only a certain small number of the Israelites have the 100% truth. Yeah, you got people that know the Israel, but you got these other camps, but at the end of the day, the 100% truth was only given unto a small few. All right, and that small few is the remnant. Okay, and how do you know that? Because of the things that we break down, man. The prophecies, the dark parables and sayings, man. The wisdom that these people are seeking, we have it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Real quick, 1 John 2:20. "But ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things." Right, it says that we have an unction from the Holy One, which is spiritual power, on a so-called low level on this society, but we have the understanding of everything that we need to know, pertaining to salvation, pertaining to the will of the Lord, pertaining to the future of this world, man. All right, the future of the righteous and the future of the wicked. Okay, we have all that understanding, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, but the rest of Israel, when they're presented with this truth, all right, if they can't get it, they're not going to understand it, man. All right, back in Romans 11, it says, Romans 11 and 10. Matter of fact, I started 9. It says, and David saith, let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow their back all way. Right. So King David prayed that, this truth be hidden from 2/3, because they have a judgment that they have to pay for, man. Because 2/3 are the rebellious children of Israel, all right, that refuse to repent and seek the Lord's face. So the Lord, Slaki. So King David prayed to the Lord to block them so they can't receive this truth. Because if they hear it and are converted, then the Lord has to save them. But hey, we know Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bound by his word. So they're just not going to be able to get it if they're not of the elect. All right. Doesn't matter how cool they are. Doesn't matter how much information that they think they know, because the Lord can even have it to where you can learn this truth, but then you lose it, man. All right. So fear leaves you, and then you become, a dog returned to his vomit, man. All right. So this is why it's a fearful thing, is to lose this truth, man. This should be the thing that you should be tending to the most out of everything you do in this life, man. Because at the end of the day, this is our answer to everything that we need to know, man. All right. The scripture tell you, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. All right. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments. All right. That's our duty. And especially in these times, our duty is to make sure that we are, submitting ourselves to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and, striving for righteousness and perfection, walking in the image of Yahushua, man. That is our goal. This is the message that we're telling you, to repent, turn away from wickedness, and come into the truth, the 100% real truth, that we are, breaking down through the spirit. But 2/3, they cannot get it because they lack the number one fundamental thing that this truth requires, man. All right, and I'm about to get that. This is Proverbs chapter 1. I'm gonna start at 5. It says, a wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. All right, so a man of wisdom is going to seek out understanding. All right, this is verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Right. So in order for you to get the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you have to first and foremost have the fear of the Lord. But 2/3 lack that fear, and this is why they hate wisdom and instruction, man, because they don't fear. All right, and that fear is the main thing that's going to keep you rooted in this faith, man, because you don't want to end up, on the wrong side of Yahweh Shem Yahushua's wrath, which, the majority of the world is about to experience, and this is the warning that we're giving, because, like I said, if you, have the ears to hear, you understand how crucial this message that we're bringing out is, man, because this is life and death that we are talking about, man. And if you are sincerely, concerned about how you're going to make it out of what Esau is about to bring, okay, you need to be, inquiring of that wisdom, man. All right, because this truth was only given unto a small number of people, and then that small number, all right, the ones that you are looking down upon are going to be the ones that you're going to be seeking out in the last days, man. All right, this is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 62. Matter of fact, I started 61. It says, and therefore is my judgment now at hand. And this is exactly what we're saying. All right, these things have I not showed unto all men, but unto thee, and a few like thee. Then answered I and said, behold, O Lord, Now hast thou showed me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times, but at what time thou hast not showed me. Right, because the prophecies that we read about in 2nd Ezra 15 and 16, Isaiah, 63, Isaiah 47, Isaiah 13, Jeremiah 50, all these different prophecies, Revelations, Daniel, the book of Daniel, all these prophecies that we're reading about, the Lord has given us the understanding to what they mean and what's about to happen, man. But only a small number of men have been given this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. So you should be hearkening unto these men so that you can, be prepared for the evil day, man. All right. So you know what is pleasing to the Lord, so that you can make it. But once again, man, these people don't want to hear that, man. All right, because it doesn't align with what they want to do in this life, man, which is ultimately to pretty much party and bullshit. But the time for partying and bullshitting is over, man. All right, this devil is bringing his plan in, and if you're not privy unto what's going on, no matter what what conspiracy theories you watch, no matter what books concerning with the Illuminati, these false pastors, these false preachers, no matter what it is outside of the scriptures that you were looking for to give you the answers to what's happening, all right, if you're not coming out this Bible, you're not going to have the understanding nor the covering to be prepared for the days that's coming, man. All right, because these people hear these scriptures and be like, nah, that's not true. The white man wrote this book, or that's your interpretation. You're just fear-mongering and all these stupid-ass excuses that they come up with, man. But at the end of the day, all right, that's just them wrestling with the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, let me get that real quick. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 16. As also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood, which they that are unlearned and unstable rest, as they do also the other scriptures, unto their own destruction. Right, because when they hear these things that we're bringing out, all right, it doesn't align with what they were taught, growing up, man. All right, the church, your family, whoever never told you the real understanding of what these scriptures says, man. All right, it behooves people, I ain't gonna say behooves, sorry, that's the wrong word I want to use. It pretty much, people can't comprehend when we tell them that the Most High, the God that they claim to believe in, is coming back to kill a good majority of the people here on the earth, man. All right, they can't fathom in their mind that God would do that the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua would do that, man. All right, that he's gonna allow this so-called white man to be used as his sword to bring judgment to his own people. All right, like I said, that majority of the world is going to die. That is one of the main things that these people cannot fathom, because they've been lied to so greatly by this devil, man. Okay, verse 17. It's like I'm gonna make this last point. It says, as they do also the other scriptures unto their own destruction. And that's just one of many things, man. You got the rape doctrine, you got the charagma, the Revelation 13 and 16 breakdown, all these different things that you've been seeing pop up in Israel that people are wrestling with. All right, they're doing it unto their own destruction, because the understanding has been made plainer to you. And if you still refuse to accept it, that just shows the Spirit of the Lord is not dealing with you. All right? And let me see. I'm going to read on. It says, ye therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things before, beware, lest ye also, being led away with the error of the wicked, fall from your own steadfastness. Right, because these people in their unbelief, are going to try to sway you, because at the end of the day, they're too weak to try to, walk out there on their own. Because, the reason why we're able to stand so boldly in this truth is because the Spirit of the Lord is upon us, man, as I open the lesson up with. But these people have no backing to stand on. So really, when they hear us, come out here and preach the words of the Lord as boldly as we do, all right, they really don't want to accept it, because they're too weak to agree. Because when it comes to, standing out against the norm, they can't do it, All right, they lack faith. All right, they lack everything that Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is telling us to be strong in. They don't have it. So this is why they ultimately don't want to receive this truth, man, because they're afraid. And the number one thing that's in their head that they refuse to admit because of pride is the question of, what if they're right? But that question gets pushed to the back of their head because at the end of the day, man, this world is continually supplying them with endless comfort and distractions. All right? So when they hear these things, man, all right, they ultimately don't have the faith in them to fully hearken on it and accept what we're saying is true. All right? So they run back unto that comfort which Esau gives them to ultimately make it, to where they continue to stay, blind. But the elect, all right, these videos, us going out to camp are, pretty much exhortations and admonishments to continue in the faith, man, to continue to stay faithful, because at the end of the day, we know this is true, so it doesn't matter who doesn't believe us or not, because at the end of the day, man, the words of prophecy is going to reign supreme at, at the end, and we're going to see who was right and who was wrong, man. All right, I'm in with this. 2 Ezra 15:3. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So if these people truly don't want to believe what we're saying, at the end of the day, they're going to know at the end, because, all right, like I said, man, the words of prophecy is going to stand fast, all right, and we're going to be justified by the things that we're saying. So the scriptures tell you, all right, they're going to know that a prophet was among them, and that's going to be too late by them, because once the doors of mercy shut, that's it. So that uncertainty, should move you to go find out if what we're saying is true or not, because we always say, starting with the apostles, man, all right, don't take what we say at face value. Go look it up for yourself, man. All right, do the research, man. Hey, it says make study to show thyself approved, man. All right, so if you having questions about what it is that you're hearing us say, go look it up for yourself, and the Spirit is working with you. It's going to open your eyes up to get it. If not, then you're probably not of the elect, and then at the end of the day, you're going to be destroyed. Okay, so whether they believe it or not, it doesn't matter, because the truth is what it is, man. Okay, so I just want to put this out real quick through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I pray this was edifying. I'm going to close it out by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom.